How's it going, everybody? So today I'm here to talk to you about this amazing new stuff that I've discovered. It's called Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. Now this stuff is super amazing. It's great for your build surfaces. It's all made in the USA by Miner themselves. They originally designed it for high temperature materials such as PEEK and ULTEM. And we all know how hard it is to get high temperature materials such as that or even nylon to stick to a build surface. But this stuff works on virtually any build surface that you have. I've tried it on PEI, spring steel, PEX, which is what Wham Bam sells, and even Garolite bed surfaces. So let me give you a look at what the bottle looks like here. This is the small little test sample bottle that you can buy from Miner or from another reseller that they have all over the world. Now, they also have a larger bottle, and let me tell you, that bottle is going to last you a long time. The amazing thing about this is it holds onto the print material so well when that build plate is nice and warm, but it also pops off very well when it's cooled down. So you get the best of both worlds. You get great print adhesion for the materials that you need, whether it's just PLA you're having a hard time sticking with on glass, or if you're having some trouble with nylon on PAI. So it's definitely something that you might want to give a try. In this video, I'm going to show you how well this product actually works, and I'm just going to be using a base PLA in an outdoor, well, semi-outdoor. It's in the garage, and it's pretty cold here. Cold for California. It's about 17 degrees Celsius. And as we all know, PLA can warp if you don't get the temperatures just right or the build surface isn't exactly the best. So we're going to run a sample file and we're going to go check out two different options. One with no Miner adhesive on it and one with some Miner adhesive on it. And we're going to check out which one performs better. I think you already know how this video is going to go. Hey everybody, so we're out here in the Nerd Cave, aka the garage. Behind me here is the Tronxy X5 SA Pro printer, a huge build volume printer. This thing is almost 13 inches square. Now, why are we taking a look at this printer? Because we're going to test some build plate adhesion. Let's check it out. Alright, so here we are taking a look at the Tronxy X5 SA Pro. We have a Wham Bam flexible build system on here because at this enormous size, hand for scale, don't have a banana, this thing is massive to try and get prints off of. Now, one thing I will note is that we're out here in the garage, and if you take a look at the temperature, let's see if we can get it to focus there. 18 degrees Celsius ambient temperature on the bed and hot end. So this thing, it's kind of cool out here, and it's going to have some warp adhesion problems. So we're going to test a couple of prints. We're also going to try some of this Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. This stuff is absolutely amazing. What it does is it goes on your build surface. You put it down, you spread it around, and it just grips onto everything as it's hot. And as it cools down, it lets go. That's for any materials that are 300 degrees Celsius or below printing temperature. So, we're going to run two tests. First test is going to be without this, where we just have a cleaned IPA build surface. We're going to check how much it warps. Then we're going to put some of this nanopolymer adhesive on there, and we're going to see how much it warps after that. Now remember, the ambient temperature out here is 18 degrees Celsius, which is going to create warping problems for just about every type of material. We're going to be just using standard PLA. Back there in the corner, I just have some Jessie PLA, Sol Black, and on a Bondtech extruder. So let's give it a print and see how it goes. Let me tell you a little bit about Miner. So I discovered Miner through another channel, 3D Printing Nerd, and I decided to reach out to them, see what kind of products they had, and I was absolutely amazed. So they're a West Coast, USA-based company, and they have all kinds of high temperature materials that are functional and super industrial grade. They also sell the machines that can print these high temperature industrial materials, such as PEEK, PSU, ULTEM, and so many more. They also have a really awesome YouTube video channel that highlights all the amazing things that they have going on in their product lineup. So, that's a little bit about Vision Miner and the product. Let's jump in, see how it performs. And we are back. You can see that it definitely did not adhere to the build plate. So this is a file that is designed to induce warping, and induce warping it did. Not only can you see the warp going on there, but you can see that it peeled away and just became spaghetti. So normally, like I said, I'd use something like, I don't know, glue stick or something to hold this on, but we're going to try some Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive and see how it fares after that. Alright, so this is the Nano Polymer Adhesive. This is just a test sample bottle that I have, and then you have your brush in which to apply it. So typically, what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and give it a good generous squirt, and you're going to take your brush, and you're just going to kind of spread it around. And that'll give it a nice even coating or so, and it'll evaporate over time. Oops, knocked the bottle over. So it'll evaporate and dry. You want to wait till it is dry to start printing, so it gives it its best adhesion properties. You can speed this up by turning on the heat bed, but in my experience it's not necessary. So I'm going to put a little more over here, and a little bit goes a long way, as you can see. Like, you don't have to have a thick coating of this like you do on the glue stick. Just a nice thin coating. I'm going to see if I can zoom in there. You can see the little difference. So you get a nice thin coating, you let it dry out, and then you print on top of it with a heated build surface. So we're going to let this dry, run the same file again, and see what happens. Alright, and here we are with the finished piece. Let me take a look here. I'll try to get it real close to the bottom here. We can see that there is definitely no warping going on here. It's all stuck to the bottom real nicely. Super well. Looks like the edge over here looks super well as well. I don't see any warping issues going on with this print. Super fantastic. So that's just a testament to the Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. So now what I'll try to do is try to get this off by flexing the build plate. Alright, we're going to try and flex the build plate. Here we go. Oop, there we go. Pops right off. And get under there. Comes right off, nice and clean. That little mirrored surface you got going there. Pretty darn straight looking to me. So again, just a testament of that Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive there. And as you can see, no residue or anything like that. Skirt comes off super easy, and you're good. And you can use this a few times before you need to reapply. So pretty awesome. Alright, so we've tried the warp test, and we can see, I don't know if you can see here, it looks pretty flat. Like, this worked out really well. But, I mean, that's PLA. How hard is PLA to print, you know? Alright, let's give it a shot with some carbon fiber nylon and see how this stuff performs. Let's go. Alright, and here we are with some carbon fiber nylon with the Vision Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive on the Wham Bam Flex plate. We can see that there is no warping going on here. Nice and stuck to that build plate there. And then easy enough to come off. Well, if you use two hands on this build plate, it'd be easy enough to come off. Move it over here to the edge, give it a good flex, and it just pops right off. And we can see, nice and flat. So we can get it to focus here. There we go. Nice flat edge all the way around. Oop, try to get the little tip piece here nice and flat. And here we are with an overhang test, and this thing is stuck to the bed. It's carbon fiber nylon. Get some light up in there. There we go. It is stuck fast to that bed. Obviously up here it's not printing that well. However, it's holding its own with just a contact area, and we're looking at like 10 millimeter contact area there. Alright, here we are, finished print. I'm going to get you some close-up shots of this, but you can see it printed completely unsupported. Now we're looking at a good 45, if not more, overhang on this. And the only thing holding it on there is that Adhesion Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. Super amazing. And of course, the most important part of the test, how well does it come off the build plate? Oh, look at that! It came off super easy. If it can focus on the bottom here. Try to get it to focus. See that mirrored texture going on there? Let's see if we can get it to focus a little better here. There we go. So, the overhangs weren't that great, obviously, because, I mean, it's an overhang test. But no warping. Super flat. Perfectly awesome adhesion. Super cool. Alright, and there we have it. We've tried PLA and carbon fiber nylon. PLA, carbon fiber nylon, with the Adhesion Miner Nano Polymer Adhesive. Now, that stuff is absolutely incredible for holding on to your prints. So this was a generic warp test to see if we could print a carbon fiber or PLA part in a colder environment with a heated bed. Now, remember, the environment was 17 degrees Celsius, which is about 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So this stuff, this little bottle, is going to last you quite a while. And they sell a bigger bottle that's going to last you pretty much forever. Unless you're doing this like every day, 10 times a day, then you might need 2 a year. It's all good. So, if you'd like to get a sample of this nanopolymer adhesive from Adhesion Miner, let me know down in the comments. We're going to be doing a giveaway. There's going to be details on how to enter that giveaway down in the description of this video. I'm going to be giving away 2 of these sample bottles to some lucky subscribers and commenters. And make sure you go check out my other social media on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me there, and we'll get you some of these awesome bottles of nanopolymer adhesive. Also, let me know if there's something else you'd like me to try and print that's maybe giving you some troubles with warping, or a different type of material you'd like me to try this with, and I'll make a follow-up video on it. So until next time, thanks for checking in. I'll catch you later.